So you're either gonna love or hate this movie. If you're like me and you know little to nothing about racing and F1 or any of that, you're gonna absolutely love this movie. I had a great time. I don't know much about F1 at all, so I just came here for to be entertained, to have a good time, and that's exactly what I got. But if you're looking for something more realistic and you're an actual F1 racing fan, I don't know if you're gonna like this as much because it's been Hollywoodized. It's been however you say it. It's a lot of extra. It's not your typical F1 race. And I think that that should be expected because it's a movie. You got to kind of keep it, interesting. You got to keep it hype, thrilling. People don't just want to come see an actual F1 race. That's what they go to real F1 races for. They're here for entertainment. So what I've been seeing online is a lot of hate, well, mostly positive reviews, but the negative reviews I've been seeing have been from actual F1 fans who are so upset about how Brad Pitt is driving, or in the movie, his name is Sonny Hayes. They're upset about how he's driving, the things he's getting away with, fireworks, just little stuff. Like, it's a movie. I don't know what these people were expecting to come here and see, but hey, if you're a normal moviegoer like me and you just want to see a good movie, you don't know much about it, you're gonna have a great time. This isn't a Fast and Furious type movie. It's a more serious racing movie, but it still has that Hollywood effect. I'd take this over a Fast Furious movie any day. That you get the suspense, you get the thrill, the tension, you get the great cinematography. Oh my goodness, shout out to the cinematographers for this movie. Shout out to the color correction team, whoever did the film grains and the camera work and the shots. Oh my goodness, these shots in this movie and the camera work is so good. Sometimes I'm like, wow, this looks like a straight up Apple advertisement, which it is in a lot of parts of or a couple parts of the movie. You'll see some Apple products. You'll see Brad Pitt wearing the AirPods, and you'll see the Mac Mini, and some stuff in the background, IMAX and stuff. But hey, they made the movie, them and Warner Bros. So hey, do what you got to do. But it does definitely have that Apple feeling, like some really advanced, beautiful camera shots. Everything just looks great. The acting is on point. There was only like one character maybe I didn't really like the acting for. It was Joshua, our second main character. He's basically like a main character. He's like the second main character. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. His manager was a little bit over the top sometimes, and I don't know, he felt really extra in this movie. But the dynamic between Sonny Hayes, which is Brad Pitt, and Joshua, uh, it's so good. Joshua is another driver on the team that him and Brad Pitt have to learn to work together, and their character development over time and how they both help each other grow is very, very interesting. It's not forced. They do it correctly in a very satisfying way over time to where by the end of the movie, it pays off so well. Everything pays off. The character development for both of them, you'll see both characters acknowledge their flaws in a way I haven't really seen in many other movies. And you see them grow. Now, Brad Pitt's character development, I believe, was better than Joshua's. Joshua still has some growing to do, but the dynamic between them two, with Brad Pitt and his character Sonny Hayes being so old, he's an old school driver. He's really good, but his both of them have crazy egos that clash. And Sonny Hayes, I'm sorry, and Joshua, the younger guy, that's kind of jealous and kind of a prick sometimes. Them two clashing together and learning to work together was the best part of the movie outside of the racing. Now, the racing, they keep it very tense. Yes, even me, myself, not even being a real racing fan like that, some of the stuff Brad Pitt was getting away with, I was even like, is that how that works? Can he just do this to this car? Can he just do whatever he wants? Can he do this to other racers like this often? And I don't think so. But it is a movie. Some of the shots in there, some of the things they do are just for entertainment purposes, but they do it at such a high level. It's very satisfying, and it's honestly just really fun to watch. I love that this film takes you on like an emotional roller coaster with the characters and the races. They keep you on the edge of your seat because you don't really know what's going to happen. And they kind of take an unorthodox route with Sonny Hayes and his racing habits and their story together. You really think it would have fallen apart way before it ever does. This movie isn't preachy. Yes, it has women in it. And I know women aren't really in F1. You don't really see them a part of the pit crews or as racers or anything. I understand, but there are women in this movie. They're not preachy or anything. It's actually fine. It didn't bother me at all. There are actually some interesting female characters in here, especially Brad Pitt's love interest. She's very interesting, and the other female that's a part of the pit crew. I was honestly glad that they didn't push any agendas, any politics in this movie. It's just a good racing film. So overall, the movie, I'll give it a solid 9 out of 10. I came to this movie so tired. I had a long day at work. Before work, I had a workout, and then I saw this movie late at like 10:30 p.m. because AMC switched their preview times to 30 minutes. It was 30 minutes long before the movie actually started. Showtime was at 10. It didn't start till 10:30. I didn't get out the theater. Well, it was a 2.5 hour movie. It didn't feel like a 2.5 hour movie because the pacing was very solid. It kept you interested by mixing races in there every 2 seconds, along with characters and the story progressing. So, solid 9 out of 10. I definitely suggest you guys go see it. And F1 fans, if you go to this movie, relax. Just go here to enjoy a Hollywood movie. It's not that big of a deal. Try to enjoy yourself. I don't have many spoilers to talk about. It's just really just one spoiler. The one moment at the end of the movie. So this is your warning. The end of the movie. Oh my goodness, that final race takes you through an emotional roller coaster like crazy. Uh, the races earlier in the movie, they did that too. But this one where everything's on the line, oh my goodness, you really didn't know what was going to happen. And it makes it even more satisfying because Brad Pitt and Joshua, they're working together and it pays off finally. But what I didn't expect was at the end for Joshua, I thought Brad Pitt was going to let Joshua win, and that was just going to be, his character arc finishing off perfectly. I would have been fine with that. But no, they still give Sonny his moment. Right when you think Joshua was about to win, the other guy they were fighting in for first place, they spin out, they crash, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Sonny finally gets his groove. He gets that lap where he just takes off, and they do it so perfectly. They cut off all the music, and you just kind of just feel. They try to make you feel what Sonny is going through, and it was just smooth, perfect driving. He finally gets his like perfect lap, and it was just so nice to see. It was honestly very satisfying. The end of the movie, I don't know if they could have done it better than that. But the dynamic between them two and their character development, it did take time, longer than I thought it would. But when it finally happens, it feels good. It's not super forced. They don't have to have some really special moment, even though Sonny's love interest, Kate, tries to force it. It doesn't really work. But over time, they still respect each other. And I'm just overall very happy with this movie, man. Now I need to go to bed. I will see y'all on the next movie review next week. I believe it's Jurassic World. So I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.